Farah, it's an absolute zoo here. You know, we were on the outskirts of the crowd, but the crowd has swallowed us whole. We're right in the thick of things, and just hear them. They are absolutely wild right now. Sir, do you have a moment? How do you feel right now?
This is absolutely amazing. The city will never have anything like this ever again. Look at this. Look at this. This will never happen again. The Raptors in 6.
So an absolute zoo here. Everyone's really excited. Everyone's jumping, well, in front of the camera. So we're going to go for a little bit of a walk. Everyone's really excited here. And let's keep moving. We're seeing a lot of people here. It's almost like a parade here. We're already seeing a bit of a victory parade. And the fans seem to be following us as well. We can't get away from them. And why would we want to? It's a lot of fun right now. And I'll let them take it over. It's actually quite crazy here. All right. Well, we'll send it back to you guys right now. I got you, Farah. And I just want to show you the scene here. You alluded to it, Farah, but look at this. We've already seen a lot of madness happening, and you saw in our last hit that we were standing on the outskirts of the crowd, and it just swallowed us whole. Look at that. Fireworks, flares. People are just packing into the intersection here, and we've seen people just flocking in from all corners of Yonge Dundas Square, and I would estimate that there's tens of thousands of people here in the greater Yonge Dundas Square area. It looks like people from different corners of the city are just flocking in. Now remember, there's blockages here, so we're not seeing a single vehicle getting through Yonge or Dundas anywhere here, but look at this, just excited fans. Sir, how are you feeling right now?
Oh my God, I feel amazing. This is incredible, one of the best moments of my life. Let's go, Raptors!
Hear that, best moment of his life, best moment of his life. And so now, the crowd's gonna swallow us whole again, so we're gonna try to make our way out of the main crowd here, but look at how excited these fans are. Look at how excited these fans are. Getting swallowed again. Guys, we'll send it back over to you. Farah, it is an absolute crazy mass of people here. You know, you guys were talking about planning a parade for Monday. Well, I would argue that the parade is happening right now in front of our very own eyes. I am looking directly down Yonge, and I can't see any clearing at all. It is bodies and people and faces as far as the eye can see. The last time you came to us twice, we were on the outskirts of the crowd, got immediately swallowed up by it. That's how quickly people are coming to Yonge Dundas Square, and they are just packed in here like sardines. There is so much to see here. We actually had to get into a restaurant, and we're a few stories high, and it's like a scene of Where's Waldo. It's just tiny faces as far as the eye can see down Dundas, down Yonge. You're seeing pockets of people jumping up and down in celebration, singing We the North, Let's Go Raptors. There's a few people who have climbed lampposts, have climbed all the way up the street lights here, which is a little scary to see. Hopefully nothing bad happens to them, but really this crowd is out of the police's hands. There's definitely not enough of them to handle this capacity. I would say thousands and thousands and thousands of people are here. So looks like, once again, the parade is happening tonight, Farah and Alan.
All right, guys, thanks. I know you want to say something. We're just going to go to Kamil Karamali because I believe he is at Yonge Dundas Square. You guys can stay here and take a look at what's happening in the city right now. Kamil, we'll send it over to you.
Absolutely, Farah, and what a crowd it is out here at Yonge Dundas Square. We actually have a lot of them that have swarmed towards us. I think you guys, I don't think you guys are making enough noise. Do you guys have something to say? Just a lot of cheering and a lot of jubilation and happiness. It doesn't look like these guys are going to work tomorrow or school tomorrow. Chance of MVP. You guys are talking about Kawhi Leonard, I believe. Now, let's take a look at the crowd here. Let's see how far it goes here. Take a look back there. You're seeing people and bodies and faces as far as the eye can see here. And we're also seeing a lot of people climb bus shelters over here. There's also street lamps that people are climbing here. And so there's a little bit of concern here just with the amount of people that are climbing on some of the buildings and some of the bus shelters here. But aside from that, it's been a very jubilant mood, a very positive mood, a very celebratory mood. There's been some damage to at least a couple of vehicles that we've seen. But a lot of excitement here, and you're definitely smelling alcohol, you're smelling marijuana, you're smelling cigars. So the party has definitely started here. A lot of people celebrating here, and it doesn't look like they're going home anytime soon, Farah. Hi, Farah.
We might not.
Gotcha.
Oh, there he is.
Gotcha. There you go. I gotcha. Sorry, there's so many fans coming up to us and talking to us, and you know, we're all on the same team. We're all part of Raptors Nation. So the least I can do is talk to them, and we're all celebrating together here. We're all fans here. And as soon as the same thing happened to Mark, as soon as the camera light goes on, we see a lot of fans here that love to celebrate, that are chanting, that are just, what other city do you see this in? Also, another observation, like Mark said, we don't see too many police officers out here. There was a lot of officers out here at Yonge Dundas Square, but now it seems like they've really gone off to a corner there. If I can get my cameraman, Adam, here to just pan over to the right here, you can see a wall of police officers right at the end there, and they're just on the outskirts here of Yonge Dundas, just watching what's happening. Really, they are outnumbered by thousands, so not sure what they can do out here, but so far so good. Mind you, we haven't seen personally, our team have been keeping an eye out for any damage. We haven't seen too much damage out here. Just a lot of people climbing a lot of pieces of infrastructure. There's a lot of people on bus shelters, and what's extremely concerning is that there's a few people that are really high up on the lampposts here, on the traffic lights here. If one slip up means that they could fall and injure themselves, so that's
Kamil,
a concerning thing.
What's happening here? What's happening here, Alan? Take a look at this.
Let's
Yonge Dundas Square. Kamil Karamali, what's happening?
Okay, take a look at this, guys. They're doing a unity clap here. You can see people up there on some of the infrastructures up there, and they did a unity clap where everybody, thousands and thousands of people, were clapping at the same time. It was absolutely beautiful, and just what a one crowd here. It just feels like everybody is on the same page here, cheering on the same team, and it looks like we got a guy dancing here. It looks like, you know what, I'm going to go for a stroll and meet some people here. Hi, how about a high five here? All right, it looks like everybody's cheering here. We got a dancer here. All right, we got, hey, high five. Let's go for the Raptors. All right, looks like we got some fans here and a dancer. All right. It looks like the crowd's really wild here. Things aren't settling down anytime soon. The party's still going here. Take a look at that. We have people climbing bus shelters up here and climbing lights here. It looks like, sir, how are you feeling tonight?
Excited, man. Can be better.
Let's go Raptors chant here. Everybody is super excited. What moves did you just show me here?
Oh, I showed you a couple coffee breakers, a couple grinders, and I finished it off with the old baby freeze.
I don't know what any of those moves are, but I know that this man can dance better than I can. And the Raptors are NBA champions. That's no lie. That's no lie. Raps in 6. All right, let's go for a little bit of a walk. I'm going to show you guys some of the crowd here. Looks like a lot of people are looking towards the people standing up there, and it looks like a lot of attention is towards them. We're going to send it back over to you guys, but things are not dying down here anytime soon.
Thank you, Karen. We're going to go right to Kamil Karamali, who's where probably the biggest crowd is at Yonge Dundas Square.
It is absolutely insane here, Farah. You know, the crowd is not settling down. They're not going home. It looks like just a massive sea of people. As soon as I step off this platform, we just get swarmed here. So I'm going to take a second here just to show you the length of the crowd. If I can get my camera guy to zoom out a little bit and show over these heads here, you can see here that it is an endless sea of crowd going right down to Yonge and Dundas, right down both streets here. You can see people chanting "We the North" first of all. They're very excited, obviously. Did something happen? Did a Toronto team win a championship or something like that? Is that what happened? How are you feeling?
We're champions! We're champions of the world! 6 and 6! 6 side! Raptors on day!
Yeah, that's a little bit of excitement there. I think we won the NBA championship. I think that's what happened. I believe so. We are seeing a little bit of, the crowd getting slightly out of control. There's a few people who have climbed that infrastructure up there, and they've been sitting up there for quite some time. Police have not been saying anything or doing anything. We've also been seeing a lot of people climbing the traffic lights up there. Lots of fireworks, lots of people climbing the bus shelters. We haven't seen anybody injured or hurt at this time. Police are standing back to the outskirts of the crowd right now. The downside is we're also smelling a lot of marijuana, a lot of alcohol, and a lot of cigars. A lot of people seem a little too inebriated and are bumping around and moving around, causing a little bit of ruckus. Just even going to the crowd, it seems, it gets a little bit out of hand. But for the most part, great celebrations here, a lot of happiness, a lot of jubilation. I'm going to wrap it up here by going into the crowd and getting some high fives. How about some high fives, guys?
We lost it.
All right, and let's sing it off. We the North.
We the North. We the North. We the North.
All right. I think I'll send it back to you guys and let these guys sing me off.
We the North. We the North.
All right. Take care, Kamil. Thank you.